The man nodded immediately, taking over Tenglin and preparing to carry him into the passenger compartment of the refrigerated car. Tenglin was shocked, and blurted out, "Where are you taking me?" Charlie smiled and said, "Look, your whole body is already soft and muddy now. This does not fit the characteristics of ninjas. Are you ninjas with forbearance and hard as iron? I will put you in the container later. Frozen in the car for a few hours, so you can get back the hardness of the ninja." "What? Freezing?" Tenglin begged desperately. "You gentlemen, I beg you, I really don't want to die. I don't want to die." After speaking, he couldn't help looking into the distance, watching the pedestrians on the side of the road shouting, "Help! Help!" However, in the next second, he realized that not only did he lose strength all over his body, but his voice became extremely weak. Although it was hoarse, this sound, people 2 meters away will not hear any movement. At this moment, Isaac also ran over. He came to Charlie and hurriedly asked, "Master, what is your business?" Charlie handed him a car key and said, "There is a commercial car in parking lot 094 in the basement, and there are 2 ninjas in the trunk. You drive the car out, and go to a safe place with the freezer car. Put the people in the trunk, and the guy in the co-pilot, into the freezer, and then send the 4 ice sculptures to the gate of Maki Takahashi's house in Tokyo for him to sign for it. 5 hours later. The sky is getting brighter." In the sky of Tokyo, there was a touch of white fish. A new day has begun. Many people wake up from a deep sleep, but many people never sleep. The night that just passed, the entire Tokyo was almost turned upside down. The TMPD dispatched all, and even seconded a large number of people from several nearby small cities. Not only did they find an earth-shaking situation in Tokyo, they also closed all the roads leading from Tokyo to the outside and set up cards for every vehicle leaving the city. Strictly searched, just to find the whereabouts of the Su brother and sister. Overnight, the entire Tokyo was under total martial law. The keen media has already received news that the eldest grandson and eldest granddaughter of China's first family were kidnapped in Tokyo, and dozens of entourages were killed. The explosion of this kind of news is unprecedented. In the past, Tokyo has also encountered terrorist attacks and major criminal cases, but there has never been such a bad nature. You know, the Su family is the richest and most powerful family in China. They encountered such a serious criminal case in Japan, the nature of which even surpassed Bill Gates' kidnapping in Tokyo. The Su family also spent half the night in Tokyo. This time, not only did the Su family have hundreds of hidden masters, but Zin also came personally. The TMPD attached great importance to the arrival of Zin, and the director personally invited him to the TMPD to inform him of the investigation process of this case. The so-called detection process of the TMPD is actually to bring Maki Takahashi and Takehiko Ito to the TMPD for interrogation. Because in their opinion, both of them are suspects. Moreover, the 2 people feel that it must be the other party's so-called, and they are harming each other at the same time. Takehiko felt that Takahashi must have deliberately wanted to use this incident to pour dirty water on the Ito family, so that the Su family can completely eradicate the Ito family. Maki Takahashi felt that Takehiko Ito must have felt that he couldn't get the cooperation of the Su family and deliberately wanted to frame him, so they left a ninja dart of the Tenglin family on the scene. This clearly shows that it is planting and setting the blame. The TMPD is also at a loss. In their view, although the 2 men seemed to have certain motives, the TMPD could not find any substantive evidence. The only evidence is the ninja dart left on the scene. This ninja dart really belongs to the Tenglin family, and the Tenglin family is attached to the Takahashi family. This is something everyone in Tokyo's upper class knows, and the TMPD naturally knows it. However, this evidence is somewhat abrupt. Because no one was injured by the ninja dart at the scene where the ninja dart was found. The murderer was so professional that he killed more than a dozen people without leaving a living mouth. Why did he leave a ninja dart that was useless at all? This is likely to be a blindfold left by the other party. Therefore, the chief of the TMPD said to Zin, "Mr. Su, we have to continue to investigate this matter. After all, it is difficult to explain the problem with a ninja dart alone, and it is very likely that the other party left it behind only to confuse us, just like smoke bombs. Zin said with a black face to the director of the TMPD. I don't care if it is a smoke bomb. If the TMPD can find my son and daughter within 24 hours, and ensure their safety, I can no longer pursue the matter to the TMPD, but if it exceeds 24 hours, or if there is any accident to my son or daughter, I will definitely announce the matter to the world. Let the TMPD completely discredit you. The head of the TMPD is as big as a fight.